Ladies and gentlemen, $1 million up for grabs as Mojo Rawley takes on Velveteen Dream and a chance to become Ted Dibiase's $1 million champion. But let's take a look at what happened earlier this evening. It all started with the Raw Tag Team Championship, a triple threat match between the Street Profits, the Revival and the champions, the Authors of Pain. And it was the champions who dished out the pain in the opening stages of this match. But as the match progressed, the challengers began to get more and more of a stronghold. The Street Profits, most notably, but you could not count out the Revival. Boom! It seemed at some points both sets of challengers came together to try and topple the Authors of Pain. And how about this, behind the referee's back, Xavier Woods getting involved. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson would hit the Shatter Machine, but it was the Street Profits who would score the victory and be crowned new Raw Tag Team Champions. Then we had the first of two Battle Royals, the first being the 9th Wonder of the World Memorial Women's Battle Royal, as you see Carmella tilting on the brink but managing to stay in the matchup. Oh, total eclipse. And goodbye Carmella. Nia Jax, one of the favourites to win this matchup, locking horns with Tamina Snuka. As you see the power of Jax. Equally as strong though, Beth Phoenix and Tamina Snuka was eliminated. And power began to become a major factor in this match as Natalya was eliminated by Jax and Beth Phoenix with a glam slam to Billie Kay. But at this stage, you still had the likes of the Empress of Tomorrow still in the matchup. And unfortunately for Billie Kay, she was gone. And Peyton Royce went with her. And it was time for the two powerhouses to go at it. Beth Phoenix and Nia Jax. And it was Jax who came out on top. And with Phoenix out the way, Jax really began to establish herself. The former women's champion Alexa Bliss still in the matchup. Asuka still in the matchup, and outsider Bianca Belair. And Belair would eliminate the former women's champion, only to be eliminated herself by Jax. So we were down to 3. Kairi Sane, Asuka and Nia Jax. And Kairi Sane would get a little bit of revenge for having a loss to her name courtesy of Asuka by eliminating the Empress of Tomorrow, but that left an opening for Jax. A Samoan drop, and it seemed at this stage that Jax was destined for victory, taking her time. But Kairi Sane had not yet set sail, and the Pirate Princess was the winner of the Women's Battle Royal. Now it was time for the men with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And the Big Show, one of the strong favourites, along with Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane, they would be the top three. As you see some old faces, Tatanka being involved in the Battle Royal and eliminating Jinder Mahal. Jinder just got hindered as Pete Dunne hangs tough, stays in the match. But again, nobody should cross paths with Lars Sullivan, or Killian Dane for that matter. As you see, Chad Gable and The Miz also involved in this Battle Royal, but The Miz gone. And Dolph Ziggler put up a valiant effort, but again, a familiar scenario. Lars Sullivan claiming another victim. And it would be the same fate for gorgeous Tyler Bate as the field of superstars began to thin out. Bye bye Tatanka. And how about that for a confrontation? But Lars Sullivan eliminates one half of Heavy Machinery and then the other. Goodbye Sami Zayn. And the Man Beast gone by Chad Gable. And how about this? The man who won Raw's Battle Royal, The Big Show, dumped out by Lars Sullivan. But Sullivan gone by the big strong boy, Tyler Bate. Oh no! Sullivan was a sore loser. And that left a final three of Chad Gable, Pete Dunne and Killian Dane. And Dane was on the brink. Dunne trying to get him out, but he could not do it on his own. But with help from Chad Gable, the big man was gone. And we were down to two, Chad Gable and Pete Dunne. And Chad Gable would eliminate Dunne and pull off what some may see as a shock victory. Congratulations, Chad Gable, the winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WrestleMania Kickoff, and we are being joined by the Money Man, the $1 Million Man, who carries that briefcase to the ring, which is stacked with $1 million. Can anybody bring me that case? Can anybody get it to me in the commentary booth? Anybody? Please? No? Never mind then. I won't be getting my hands on that cash. But for Mojo Rawley or Velveteen Dream, that is the reality. They will be $1 million richer, courtesy of Ted Dibiase, and will become his $1 million champion. And here comes Mojo! And Ted Dibiase over the past few months has been scouting these two for quite some time. He's been watching their matches on SmackDown, he's been speaking to them backstage, and even going so far as to buttering them up, buying them the few gifts or so. I've seen the Velveteen Dream arrive in Ted DiBiase's personal limo. I've also seen Mojo Rawley sporting a rather expensive suit. So the pair have been given a bit of special treatment, but none of that will compare to what is on offer tonight. And here comes the Dream, the Velveteen Dream. And many believe that Velveteen Dream fits the mould of what Ted DiBiase is looking for. Some believe that he's the favourite. And when Ted DiBiase sees the Dream, he has a little twinkle in his eye. Now, I didn't say that, so don't go telling Mojo what I've just said. I didn't say it, but that's what many believe. Over the past couple of weeks, Velveteen Dream has stepped up his preparation for this matchup and actually took matters into his own hands, laying his hands on Mojo Rawley. Well, he didn't really lay his hands on him, he struck him with a steel chair. Now, in most instances, many would think that that's unsportsmanlike, but we're talking about Ted DiBiase here, a man who believes that everybody has got a price. So that chair shot to Mojo from the Dream, I believe Ted DiBiase would feel that's fair game. Come on, it's Ted DiBiase we're talking about. So maybe, just maybe, Velveteen Dream has given himself an advantage going into this matchup. But he does challenge a very intense individual in Mojo Rawley, and that intensity might be enough to pull Mojo through. And can Velveteen Dream handle that intensity? By the looks of it, he is cool and as calm as ever, inviting us to watch possibly him capture $1 million and becoming the $1 million champion. We're just moments away from finding out here on the WrestleMania Kickoff. We are good to go in Minneapolis, Minnesota, inside US Bank Stadium. Mojo Rawley, Velveteen Dream, and the referee signals for the bell, and it's Mojo who strikes first. Head first into the corner goes the Dream. Shoulder tackles by Mojo. And it is an intense start, I did mention this, by Mojo. Driving the Dream into the corner, hits the ropes. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. And Dream rolls to the apron. And Mojo making it clear he ain't hype. Oh! And Velveteen Dream responds. And slap the spit out of the mouth of Mojo Rawley, who did not like that. Brought the Dream back in by the scruff of his neck. And again, back to work goes Mojo. The Dream stops him. On the Velveteen Dream, scratching and clawing at Mojo Rawley. And well, Mojo opened his mouth and the Velveteen Dream doesn't know when to stop. Like I said, he really doesn't. Now is not the time. Mojo makes him pay. You know, Velveteen Dream really does need to be 100% focused if he is to pick up this $1 million purse. And the action spills to the outside, and it has all been Rawley. He's really controlled this matchup thus far. As Mojo comes back up, and the Dream had an opportunity and he took it. But again, the Dream too much concerned. Maybe with the occasion, but oh! Well, did he just punch him in the meat and two veg? Did he? I'm not sure the referee saw it, but it looked low. Spine buster by the Dream, seems to have recovered. And a kick to the face. And driving the knee into the head of Mojo. And a stomp right between the eyes. And now head first into the corner goes Mojo. And I hope you can all join us for WrestleMania after the kickoff. A huge 4-hour event. The biggest event in Universe Mode history. Suplex by the Dream. Pin. Just a 1 count. But at the moment, we focus on who is going to claim $1 million. And the $1 million championship. The hefty sum put up by Ted Dibiase for one of these two. And after a rocky start, the Dream has indeed established a control. And the chin lock trying to wear down and maybe take the intensity out of Rawley. Smart move by the Dream. Locks up. European uppercut by the Velveteen Dream. And a second by the Dream. And now putting the full weight of the Dream on the shoulders. And just forcing the neck and the throat of Mojo Rawley across those ropes. And again, trying to drain the life out of the big man. Get these shots as well. He's done well thus far, has the Dream. Initially I thought this wasn't looking good, but he has indeed come through that bad patch. But Rawley back up, slapped again. And I don't know how smart that is to slap Mojo Rawley. He's on the edge at the best of times, but the Dream might be part of the game plan, just to, you know, put Mojo off guard. Make him even more intense where he makes mistakes. That could be the smart move. And now we've got a modified camel clutch. Hasn't really got the strength to bring the arms back over the knees, but he does, just using the hands to kind of yank the face back of Mojo Rawley. And Mojo does indeed find a way back up, and he breaks out the hold. And a little forearm there from Mojo just caught Velveteen Dream on the way up and launches the Dream across the ring. And the minute Mojo gets rolling, you have to be careful. Once those gears get going and Mojo reaches a certain level, you might not be able to stop him. And that is the problem for the Dream, who does stop Mojo this time. But for how long? Oh my. Big clubbing shot to the back And Dream thinks, let's go to the second rope. Double axe handle. It was the right move. And Mojo kicks out, and the Dream maybe getting a bit desperate. He still has plenty in his locker, I'm sure. But frustration might be kicking in for the Velveteen Dream. Oh, and the Dream might have been looking for that Dream Valley driver, but Mojo escaped and then ran into an elbow, courtesy of the Velveteen Dream, who now hits the ropes, and a big boot. A basement boot to the mush of Mojo. Takes up Mojo. Mojo with the knee. Nullifies the move, and a big standing spine buster for Mojo Rawley. Mojo has been kind of stuttering and starting. Hasn't really got going after his initial offense at the beginning of this match. Dream has done expertly, nullifying the offense of Mojo. European uppercut. Both of these two men knowing how much is up for grabs. And a crossbody. Oh, a 2 count for Mojo. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head, and it might just be, is it? Oh, it's hammer time. Oh, you can't touch this. I don't want to touch it. But anyway, big offense from Mojo Rawley. Sends the Dream to the corner, and that intensity is beginning to flow. Going through those gears, like I mentioned. Boot to the midsection by Rawley. Takes him up, tilt-a-whirl, power slam. Now he's getting going. And Mojo signals to the crowd. Discus forearm. This might be it. 1, 2. Oh. And I think Mojo thought it was it. I think Mojo thought it was over. But he's hyping up. He really is. And the Dream gets up, and the Dream manages to slip out the back. Oh! 1, 2. Oh, and these two, they know what it's all about. They know they might not get an opportunity at this kind of money again. Super kick from the Dream. That was on the money. Spike DDT. And Mojo gets the shoulder up. Dream really pulling out the offense. But Mojo still in this match. Heads up. Oh, wow. And the Velveteen Dream says it's all but over. But is it? Is his arrogance getting the better of him? And Rawley. Oh! Mojo feeling it now. And plants the Dream. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And the Dream gets the shoulder up. The Dream is still alive for the Velveteen Dream. Crowd looking on, and the Dream slow to get to his feet. Mojo just waiting in the wings. He's up, and oh, would you look at this? The $1 Million Dream applied by Mojo Rawley. The finishing maneuver of Ted Dibiase, but the Dream escapes. He evades it. And Dream Valley driver. And the Velveteen Dream wastes no time. Can he connect? Purple Rainmaker! 1, 2, no! Are you kidding? I thought that Mojo had found a way out, but instead the Dream pulled him up. But why? Oh, this is why. The $1 Million Dream applied this time, and the referee calls for the bell. Mojo is out, and the Velveteen Dream has won $1 million and is the $1 million champion. And this is how he got it done. The Purple Rainmaker right into the heart of Mojo Rawley, and then he applied the submission, Ted Dibiase's submission, the $1 Million Dream, and the dream becomes reality for the Velveteen Dream. He is a millionaire, and there you see Ted Dibiase, who will indeed present the Velveteen Dream with the championship, the $1 Million championship. That prize. What? 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 EC3? And why is he wearing that diamond-studded $1 Million championship? What is going on? Oh no! A double cross by the $1 Million man. What on earth? The 1%er, Ethan Carter, EC3. Are you telling me that after all of this, EC3 is the $1 Million man's choice? By God, everybody's got a price, including the 1%er, and Ted DiBiase's got his man, his $1 Million man.